Behind the golf ball is the think box. Over the golf ball is the play box. And after you've hit the golf ball, it's the memory box. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name's Ryan Moke, and today we're going to focus on the pre-shot routine. Now, it's something that every golfer on the planet needs to work on. They need to develop a better pre-shot routine. Should we be feeling swing thoughts? Should we be feeling the shot shape? Going to answer all this and more in this video. Let's get stuck in. So what is a pre-shot routine? Well, a pre-shot routine is basically a golfer's way of getting all the information they need for their given shot. So whether you're on a tee block just trying to hit your drive in play, whether you're on a par 3 just like this, you've got a lot of things to contend with. Bunkers, water, flag locations, the distance. I'm going to show you exactly my pre-shot routine and how it might help you moving forward with your own game. So a lot of the stuff I do with pre-shot routine is based around 3 different areas. Behind the golf ball is the think box. Over the golf ball is the play box. And after you've hit the golf ball, it's the memory box. So let's quickly talk about the think box, and this would be behind the golf ball. Now, is it okay to have a swing thought? I think so. I once heard Kari Webb say that she had one tournament where she did not have a swing thought. One tournament in her career where she didn't have a swing thought. So it is okay to have a swing thought even when you're over the golf ball. Some players like that as a trigger for them to start their swing or to work on something in their swing. So that kind of stuff can happen back here in what we call the think box. We can also work on a feel in the think box. So if you're someone who's really feel related and you want to see a draw or you want to feel a draw in your golf swing, it doesn't have to be a technical thought. It could just simply be the motion of trying to hit a draw that you like to feel. For some players who are a little bit more analytical, you like to think of swing technique, something that you're working on the range. And this is a perfect time to exaggerate those movements behind the golf ball. Say someone had a disconnected takeaway, for example. They would be in the think box prior to hitting their golf shot and really working on keeping the hands in and the club head a little more outside. Now this can be done 2 or 3 times to really exaggerate those feels that you're working on in your golf swing. So once we've finished in that think box, we then need to move over to the play box. Now the play box is just focusing on the shot that you want to hit. You've done all your thinking back here. The only type of thinking you might have in this play box is that one little swing thought that you might have, or that one feel to start the backswing, the one feel to start the downswing, but you are mainly focused on the external factors out there. Ball flight, where you want to miss the ball, all that kind of stuff. And the last component is the memory box. And the memory box is for you to either remember how that good shot felt, or if it wasn't a good shot, try and identify why it was. So if someone, for example, tilts back and blocks the ball to the right, well, in their memory box, they may think, you know what, I just felt like I got a little stuck underneath that. So, you know, they might go there while their other playing partners are hitting some shots just to the side, and they might work on that feeling of getting a little bit more this way through their swing as opposed to this way. And that's going to go into your memory box for the next shot that you play on the golf course. So that's a really simple overview of the think box, the play box, and then the memory box. But there is, of course, some other areas we need to look at. We need a distance to the flag. We need to know where the flag is so that we know where to miss the golf ball. We don't want to short side ourselves and leave ourselves with a tough chip shot, so we want to miss it on what we call the long side. So what I'm going to do right now is I have zero idea of how far this golf hole is. So I'm going to take you through something that I would do in my own game. And I'm going to show you in real time. I'm going to hit one shot, no extra takes. This is just going to be what it is. So basically when I step up on the tee, okay, I'm going to look at the hole. Now, in fact, I'm even going to take this away because it's an important thing to realize that we don't have alignment 6 on the course. So I need to find my target and aim correctly as well. That's part of that pre-shot routine. So I've got my clubs next to me, glove in my back pocket, and I would step on the tee, and this is what I'm going to do, okay? First thing I do is I grab my rangefinder. So I'm going to grab my rangefinder, I'm going to have a look. This is where I'm going to tee off, and I'm going to zoom that flag. So that flag is 167 meters. Now the other thing I'm going to look at is the environment. Okay, so today we've got thankfully a great day here. There's no wind. The hole doesn't play uphill or downhill. So basically I'm looking at a pretty stock shot here. The pin is on the back, so I know that if I go long, I'm going to be faced with a pretty tough chip shot. So 167, I'm going to hit a nice solid 6-iron for me. So this is my first swing of the day, so it's probably not going to go the maximum distance, but basically I'm going to place my rangefinder in there. My 6-iron goes about 165 for me, so this is a pretty good number. So I'm going to tee the ball up and I'm going to do my pre-shot routine. Let me grab a golf ball. So I've done my distances, I've done my environment check. I'm going to tee this golf ball up. And the shot I want to play here really is, I mean, I'm pretty much happy to go straight at this, okay? There's nothing really to the side that I want to avoid. The pin's in the middle back. So given that, that I want to hit a straight shot, my pre-shot routine right now is basically, I try and work on my golf swing. I just try and feel like I've got my lead arm a little softer. I tend to kind of get it quite rigid and take it away outside. So I just want to feel like I'm turning my body all together with a bit softer lead arm, so I'm behind the ball, nice and soft as I can. Turn to the top with my body and just feel the flow of that club moving down. But you can see how I'm rehearsing these movements with a really soft lead arm. I've done my thinking. Think box is over. Now I'm in play. So now I'm standing behind the golf ball. Sorry if my back's to you. I'm standing behind the golf ball, and what I'm trying to look at here now is just an intermediate target. So I'm trying to look at something roughly about there. That's about the point that I want to line my golf club up with the ball. Okay, don't say one. Okay, I'm trying to find right in front of the ball. So that's what I'm looking at back here, and that's my alignment piece when it comes to this shot. So I've done my think box. I'm now over the golf ball. I'm looking at that spot. I'm approaching the ball, looking at that intermediate target, looking at it, set my club, set my feet, and now I'm ready to go. And the only thing I like to do is just give myself that extra reminder to keep that left arm soft, and then I basically go ahead, hit a shot. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. So that is A1, that is the middle of the green. It looks to be about 15 foot short of the hole. And basically now the memory box kicks in. And all I want to say to myself was, Ryan, that was absolutely fantastic. I felt like this lead arm was nice and soft. I felt like I could make a good pass through the golf ball. And I saw the ball flight that I wanted, which was fairly straight, if anything, turning a fraction to the left. So guys, that's how easy a pre-shot routine can be. Now, if you think I made that look easy, it's probably because I've been doing this since I was about yay high. Pre-shot routines do need to be practiced. You need to find what works for you. And trust me, there are some days with that pre-shot routine, I'm thinking a little bit more than that. It might be a windy day and I'm just trying to think of a low flight that I can use to keep that ball out of the wind, keep it away from hazards. So your pre-shot routine can change, but what you did notice there hopefully was I had a swing thought back in the think box. I had that thought, okay, and once I lined the ball up, I still had that thought in the back of my mind. Yes, I was still playing golf. Yes, I'm still trying to hit a good shot, but I'm still trying to take the club away, or my trigger to take the club away was simply that left arm being nice and soft, which can allow my body to turn and do the work. That's just my trigger in my own golf swing. So I was still thinking while I was over the ball of this soft left arm. And then when I took the club away, I still thought of that soft left arm, and it still produced a good golf shot. Now, the key now is to keep that throughout the whole round. And that's where a lot of golfers struggle is, you know, something's not working after 3 or 4, so they abandon it and they go with something different. My advice to you would be just play the round committing to what you are working on in your swing, provided that what you're working on is correct. Hopefully you are seeing an expert in regards to that and not trying to do this yourself. It is very difficult, but that would be my advice in regards to the pre-shot routine that you can use in your game. So guys, if you enjoyed that video today, please comment below. Let me know what your pre-shot routine is. If you really like the video, press the like and subscribe button. Until next time, thanks for watching.